Hey everybody, I am Blind Ryan, and this is episode, I want to say 6, of Final Fantasy XIV Described for the Blind, and now that I've said it, I have to look it up. Because, God knows, I might be wrong. And, I did a lot of grinding last night. Yeah, level 6, okay. So, let me show you what I have done. One, we have new armor. We have leather armor that I made myself. We are level 15 Carpenter, Botanist, and Leatherworker. And we are level 17 Lancer, 18 Archer, and 17 Conjurer. So we have class quests to do. Start with the Conjurer and work our way out. And we still haven't turned in that fucking Lobby quest. It's like level 4 or 5, so we out-leveled everything. Again, even though that was the initial plan was for that to not happen. But fuck it. We're just gonna roll with it. I have retired the old headphones to my MP3 player. And these new headphones are a little stiff, but they work well. I mean, the old ones still work. I was just tired of taking them on and off the computer all the time. So let's go to Stillglade Fane and get more abilities. We will be doing a lot today. So let's talk to Esumion. Okay, trial by water. Ash wand, square ash shield. We can get a cotton cowl. Cotton tights. Okay. It's good to see you again, Grind. By the aura you exude, it is plain you have grown further as a conjurer. The time has come that you acquaint yourself with the third element of our art, water. In the first part of your lesson, you are to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of the hedge tree found near the hawthorn hut. The water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch this being, then speak with Brother Joacin, Joacin, at the hawthorn hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of brook and stream. Listen well to his advice if you would learn to master the element of water. So, off we fuck. Normally I would grab all the quests, but I'm trying to keep this organized, so we're going to go a lot of back and forth. Actually, wait, I don't think we have enough money. No, we don't have enough money to go back and forth a bunch, so apparently we're just going to do them all. So we'll switch to Archer, go to the Archer's Guild. Take our level 10 quest. Actually, we might be on our level 5 quest. I don't remember. It might be our level 15 quest. It's 15. I think it is 15. Yeah, a level 15 quest. Violators will be shot. Ooh, repelling shot. Welcome back, Gorion. I trust you have been keeping your nose to the grindstone. As I mentioned when we last spoke, you will train under Silvara's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself to his wealth of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. I don't want to. He's a dick. I see it was too much to hope that you would not return. The others believe you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the Wildwood Elves, and the essence of this art to read one enemy has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. Can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No. It is only out of respect for Lucian that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the East Shroud and seek out the targets hidden there, but do not presume this will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental archery. The trial set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts that will play the part of your enemies. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking aim. A feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? You may happy you are thinking that the Makode set you a similar task. You are wrong. She asks merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. Now then, how will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it is meant to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. Boy, they really went out of their way to make him a screaming cocksucker. Oh yeah, we now have a bone spear with a feather in it. I think we did that one. I did a fucking lot of crafting last night. So, to the Lancers Guild. Alright, Wayne. Guildmaster Wayne urgently needs you to travel to the East Shroud instead. Some talent. Hey, we get a ranged attack, finally. Fucking Christ. Ah, Grind, you came at a good time. Urgent, we require your help. Scarcely a bell ago, our old friend Falks paid us another visit, seemingly intent upon reprising the performance he gave out on the day of your first meeting. As on that occasion, he raved till the air was thick with slanders, declaring every soul who met his gaze more craven than the last. This time, however, not all ears were deaf to his myriad provocations. It seems one of our younger members took offense at his words and demanded satisfaction of the rogue. The two have since departed to duel in the East Shroud. Had I been on hand, I would have forbidden such folly and rebuked the lad for letting pride cloud his judgment. Alas, I learned of it too late, and the boy is gone. All we can do now is ensure the hot-headed fool does not come to lasting harm. Would have departed in pursuit of the pair ere you came, but my duties keep me here. That is why I turn to you now, Brian. Go to the East Shroud in my place and watch over our comrade. So now we've got to do all the crafty shit. We'll do Carpenter first, because it's down this way. Near the watermill, obviously. Oh, it's over here. Alright, Beaten. We're gonna do the crafting ones first because they're level 5. They're level. Wait. Oh god, they're level 5, 10, and 15. Shit. Timbermaster Beaten wants you to craft 3 maple shields. Shit. It was plain from your bearing that you and your saw have begun to move as one, as true partners. Good, you are ready for the second task. You must be the wood. Before you brought me maple lumber to demonstrate your knowledge of wood. This time I will demonstrate your ability to create with it. I bid you craft me 3 maple shields. For this you will require maple lumber and bronze rivets. As you would expect, our guild supplier, Farrell, has no shortage of those which we require. Should you desire a more economical solution, however, you might consider a more traditional method of acquisition. Many materials essential to our craft are harvested by our steadfast allies, the botanists of the Great Lone Growery. Were you to befriend one of their number, you might be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. Or if you would rather not be beholden to another, you could even try your hand at botany. Now go, and do not disappoint me. Maple shield. Why do I have 2 of them? Oh well. I just need to buy 2 bronze rivets. So we'll knock this out real quick. Okay, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, fan is on. Let's see if I end up needing the AC. God, it gets warm in here. What's this? Have you already bent the wood to your will? There you go. Accidentally misclicked. And now he's investigating the shields, which are just planks of wood. I guess bolted together. You are no workaday carpenter, that much is plain. Well done, child. Your shields are most satisfactory. The pattern of the grain, the lingering scent of maple, your choice of materials is excellent, and construction above criticism. Few carpenters can claim such skills. The Ellison once favored shields of wood. Do you know this? Today it is not so. They, like your adventurer brethren, are wont to choose the surety of armorer's metal. A shield of wood provides ample protection for a lower price. It is readily made and readily replaced if broken. And while not quite so sturdy, it may yet serve to spare a man his doom just as readily as any shield of metal. To imbue shield and spear with your strength, to pour your life into the wood that others might perceive as their own. This is what it means to be the wood. Such responsibility is not to be taken lightly, child. You have passed the second test, and in so doing have earned this amateur's claw hammer. Though a saw will suffice for many tasks, a carpenter who wields blade and hammer both can perform his trade with greater ease. If you wish to improve as a carpenter, it is essential that you learn to use the two tools in combination. Continue to refine your skills and return to me when you're ready to take the next step. And it talks about stuff. All of our stuff is better. So. We take the money. If you have questions, very well, ask. There we go. Timbermaster Beaton is looking for someone to deliver ash lumber. See by the wearing of your saw blade that you have not neglected your carpenters since last we spoke. Very good. We'll soon be ready for your third and final test. In the meantime, the guild is in need of your services. You are familiar with ash wood. Ah, but of course you are. I bid you craft me ash lumber. A simple task, you say? And you shan't have trouble crafting me 12 lengths. This is no jest. We used our last few mere moments ago. So you see, this assignment is motivated purely by practical concerns. I would ordinarily handle such a trifling task myself, of course, but I am feeling unwell, and I do believe you would benefit from the practice. Fucking hell, now go, and don't disappoint me. I've already got 12 pieces of lumber. Now he's looking at the ash lumber. Such a prodigious quantity. Thank you, child. You have done your guild a great service. Ash lumber is renowned for its unparalleled flexibility. This quality makes it ideal for use in bows and myriad other weapons. By the same token, ash lumber is easily worked and thus ideal for learning the basics of our craft. Such a versatile material is understandably popular, and so we always have need of more. It may also interest you to know that ash possesses certain medicinal properties. Tea brewed from its bark eases various complaints such as that which I am presently afflicted. Suffice to say, I'm pleased to see that your lumber is dusted with a sufficiency of bark fragments, but let us return to the subject of carpentry. You have proven yourself more than capable of working without my guidance. If you wish to market your crafts to others, speak with Gontran at the Carline Canopy. He has an abundance of guild leaves waiting to be fulfilled. Continue to refine your skills. He keeps shaking. And return to me when you are ready to take the next step. Amateur's headgear, amateur's quota, amateur's smithing gloves. I'll take the body. There we go. Let me talk to him one more time. So something about Timbermaster Beaton I didn't notice is he has a white shirt on with green accents, and it's mostly white with a little bit of green. And then he's got white spiky hair. I don't remember if I told you that part. Well met, Ryan. Your training as a carpenter is almost complete. Indeed, I had a splendid final test prepared for you. Alas, the plight of one of our guild's newest members demands my attention. The boy's name is Mara Primera. He's an adventurer like you, though one of rather less promise. Something troubles the lad, yet he is loath to speak of personal matters with me, though I am the very soul of understanding, as you know. Mayhap you would fare better. I sense he may be more inclined to speak with a fellow adventurer. Go, Ryan. Do not disappoint me. Where is this kid? There he is, Lollapel. God strike me down for a fool, I'll never be able to finish on time. Please, you must help me. You can make ash shortbows and feathered harpoons, can't you? You see, I went and forgot I had agreed to craft 2 weapons for the Archers and Lancers Guild for delivery no later than, well, today. But today I am also obliged to complete an order of 100 lengths of oak lumber. The point being that I can't possibly do both, and Timbermaster Beaton is a veritable terror when his wrath is on him. If I dare neglect either duty, he will surely not spare me his saw. So while I labor over the lumber, might you consent to craft the goods for the guilds? Thank you. Oh, and when you finish them, I'd appreciate it if you could deliver weapons to the relevant guild masters. Godspeed. Deliver an ash shortbow to Lucian. Haven't I done ash shortbows? I thought I did. Oh, I guess I didn't. A maple longbow. Wrapped maple longbow. Wait, I don't have a maple longbow? Why the fuck not? I should. Weathered shortbow. And the maple shortbow. Huh. Guess I don't. I thought for sure I had a maple longbow. Oh, there it is, maple longbow, yeah. So then I need a wrapped maple longbow. Oh, it has to be in your inventory. Return to inventory. An ash branch and hard leather, which we have a shit ton of. So we need an ash branch. Like that. Let's go. Boom. Oh, we need 2 of them. Shit. Ash branch. Sorry. That one. An ash shortbow. Ash branch. 1 ash branch, 1 hempen needle. 1 ash branch, 1 hempen needle. So let's sink this. Zippity zoop on down to the Archers Guild and the Lancers Guilds and give them their stuff. I knew I'd have a shit ton of these to do. At least this one doesn't have me leaving town. So in working out news, I've decided to only do 4 laps today because I have allergies. There you go, Lucian. Welcome, adventurer, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ash shortbow. Is this the ash shortbow that we ordered? Thank you for delivering it. One of our Makote recruits has been struggling, lest you wonder. Talented though she is, the longbow we furnished her does not suit a Makote's shorter arms and slighter frame. But I dare say the shortbow with its lighter draw weight and more modest span should help her reach her true potential. Indeed, shortbows not unlike this were favored by her ancestors, and some things never change. It is clear to me that a great deal of care went into this shortbow's construction. We'll see that our recruit spares no effort in making the most of this boon. But lady, you know me. You know who I am. I'm in your guild. I'm in everybody's guild. I'm everybody's best friend. I need a drink. Okay, Wayne. It said right click. Well, man, adventure, you do not seem to be here for training. Ah. I got 2 of them. Here, I'll give you the other one. You can have the one that's not equipped. Ah, the feathered harpoon. My thanks for the delivery. Had we not received it in time, I was considering using a fisherman's harpoon instead. You seem surprised. I take it you are not aware of the harpoons we used in battle reborn of the humble fisherman's tool? Aye, when Huron fishers migrated inland from the coast, they adapted the tools of their trade for use in the hunting of game. The resulting harpoon proved a fearsome weapon indeed, and so the lancers of old took it for their own. Hard to believe, is it not? I must say, this harpoon is a particularly impressive piece of craftsmanship, and compliments to the carpenter. So there's that. And just think, we're going to be doing this for everything. What? So now we talk to Beaton. How kind of you to assist Mara Pamara with the orders. The guildmaster spoke highly of your craftsmanship as well. This is very good. Do not attempt to mislead me. I know full well it was your work. Needless to say, it was necessary to punish the Lullaby. Ah, I seem to spend more time sawing apprentices than wood of late. I jest, of course. The saw is wasted upon an apprentice. The stink of blood lingers, making it hard to focus on work. This, no. I will admit, I was not ignorant of Mara Pamara's situation. In fact, I recognized it as an opportunity to test your character. You aided your fellow carpenter with no prospect of reward. Delivering finely crafted goods and merely serviceable ones would have sufficed, and you claim no credit. I'm proud of you, Brian. There is no doubt in my mind your talents will serve the nation of Bredania well and save many lives, just as they will bring about many deaths. That is the responsibility of all who make weapons. The choice between the deaths of our people and the deaths of our enemies is no choice at all. You have passed the third and final test. Congratulations, Brian. By your actions, you have demonstrated an understanding of what it means to know the wood, be the wood, and love the wood. You possess the knowledge, skill, and compassion necessary to master carpentry. By overcoming these trials, you have proven that you're no longer a novice. The sapling is well on its way to becoming a tree. You are now a true carpenter of the oak tree. Yes. Know, though, that however refined your skills may be, there will always be more to learn. Represent us well on your travels, Brian, and return to us often. You shall always be welcome. Yay! Ash curtains. Aren't I already wearing those? We'll do the Hemplin doublet vest of crafting. It's a doublet, alright. It even shows our buff as shit arms. Alright. Other workers next. And now he wears the double vest. Forgot to update the gear set. Here. So now we gotta go to the leatherwork. And then we have to go to botany. I'm probably gonna make us get a bunch of crap. You need 500 million fucking pieces of ether or whatever. Dude, what in the Christ is that axe? Oh, it's a war site. Fucking reapers. It was basically just a red light instead of a blade. And a handle. Into the Leatherworkers Guild. Guildmaster Geva wishes to evaluate your progress. Ooh, paints. We need paints. Getting used to that knife I gave you? God's knows it doesn't happen very often, but you've chanced to find men occupied. How about you show me what you learned? Let's see you make 3 leather chokers. After all, there's more to our craft than simply tanning hides, and chokers are just about the simplest things one can make. You need circles of leather and animal sinew to accomplish that task. Osgith can provide the sinew, and I'm sure you recall the method for making leather. Hope your technique has improved since last time. Now, while we have an ample stock of skins, there are other means of procuring your materials. Yeah, I mean, hunting for your own pelts, for example. I know what I said about that before. But that was about assuming it was necessary. Choosing to do so is another matter. Indeed, it may teach you to appreciate the source of your livelihood. Not all leather workers are wont to choose this method, but you're an adventurer, are you not? When you finish your work, bring your chokers here for inspection. So you need to make 2 more chokers. Alright, 2 more animals. Where the fuck is the damn animals? Yep, 2 more animal sinew, quick synthesis, 2. Done. I finished the work then. So now we're looking at his leather choker. I suppose there's no denying that these are leather chokers. If truth be told, an Oppo could have achieved similar results given skin, sinew, and time. Oh, but I don't mean to make light of your efforts. You fulfilled the order precisely as requested. A job well done. Now then, I will teach you something to supplement your learning. Through physical training, the body can be made strong and resistant to injury. Not so with the throat, which ever remains a vulnerable point. Although a leather choker provides less protection than a metal gorget, its simple design makes it ideal for everyday applications. The simplicity also makes it an ideal choice for beginners practicing basic techniques, and for guild masters assessing their progress. As you are, you would make a passable leather worker, one among the nameless multitudes who scrape a living out there. Whether you rise to become something more is contingent upon your efforts. Consider this amateur's all a reward efforts. You'll find an indispensable partner to the head knife as you continue your training. And I must return to my work. If you chance to find me unoccupied again, mayhap I will teach you something else. Till then, keep your nose to the grindstone. I have pants. They are gray pants. How are your techniques coming along? If you honestly think you've improved, then I have a new task for you. But before that, let me ask, are you familiar? You are familiar with the Fenyi branding, what? No? Surely you jest. I could forgive such ignorance if you were a passing adventurer newly come to Eorzea, but to have trained under my roof while remaining ignorant of the most coveted branding of leather goods in all the realm, it boggles the mind. Anyway, all goods sold under the distinguished Fenyi name are crafted by none other than our leather workers. We've been asked to fill an especially large order on short notice, and so our stores of hard leather are nearly depleted. Just considering how best to handle the situation when you arrive. I'm sure you see where this is going. We need a dozen circles of hard leather as fast as you can make them quickly. Go now. Please tell me you brought the hard leather. Of course I have. Well. These are better than I expected. It is more difficult to boil leather than to tan it, but the process results in a stronger, more durable product. As she investigates our rolls of leather, these properties make hard leather the material of choice for those who prefer stouter armor. The fruits of your labor shall serve the guild well as training materials for new initiates. Ash. You seem troubled. Surely you did not imagine your leather would be used in the construction of Fenyi goods. Ha ha ha, oh gods no. Only our elite leather workers, handpicked by me, are permitted to make wares that bear the Fenyi name. While we had enough hard leather to complete the Fenyi commission, some of the materials used, despite being of excellent quality, were originally intended to be distributed as practice materials. As such, the initiate supplies are dangerously low. My dude looks actively disappointed. Come now, there is no call to be disheartened. Did you not see that in furnishing the beginners with supplies, you have proven that you are no longer a beginner? You have given them that which they could not make themselves. When you first arrived, I never would have entrusted you with such a task. Make no mistake, you are improving. Why, at this rate, my great-great-grandchildren may yet commission you to make a shoe sole, or even 2. Speaking of commissions, I think you've proven yourself sufficiently skilled to handle orders without my supervision. Go and see Chan in the Carline Canopy if you're interested in taking on a few guild leaders. You would gain much needed experience and earn yourself some coin besides. But enough chatter. Come and see me again when you have further refined your technique. Oh, and if you make it during my lifetime, I'll dare say you'll find me in a more talkative mood. We've already got amateur smithing gloves, so I guess we'll do the amateur's headgear. What the fuck? Oh god, it's like a wrestling mask or something. It looks dumb as shit. Treasure assistance. Oh, you're right. You couldn't have come at a better time. We urgently need someone to craft a pair of hard leather caligae and a hard leather choker. Do you think you'd handle both? To explain the situation, I had entrusted this commission to another leather worker, but found the quality of his work to be so wholly unacceptable that I had no choice but to demand he start again. Naturally, I gave the fellow a sound dressing down, reminding him that he had dishonored the name of Fenier and so on, only for him to run off bawling, leaving a trail of snot and tears in his wake. Needless to say, I was more than a little concerned. After all, there was a very real possibility that I was going to have to keep the customer waiting, but thanks to your timely arrival, everything will be put to rights. As I already mentioned, I need you to craft the two articles in your overly sensitive colleague's stead. This will be your first task undertaken for Fenier Fineries. This is an opportunity few leatherworkers receive. See that you don't squander. What is it? Troubled by the crushing weight of expectation? Well, you may cast your fears aside. You've done yourself credit thus far, carrying out my instructions with nary a complaint and taking all my criticism on the chin. You know you won't shame us. And even should the worst come to the worst, I know you'll have the good grace to go before the customer and apologize in person. But enough talk. You'd best get started if you're to complete that order on time. What am I missing? A hard Caligulae. Hard leather Caligulae. Hard leather choker. Beast sinew. Ah, we need one bronze rivet and we're good. So we'll knock this out real quick. Hard leather choker. There we go. Done and done. To explain what crafting is, you're basically filling the meter. If you want to make high quality gear, you fill the second meter before running out of moves. And it's kind of like a puzzle, but mostly it's just annoying. The two pieces are ready, you say? Huh, that remains to be seen. Where's the choker? The leather used is well made and the articles look as they should. Construction is solid. Good. Oh, the Caligulae are, sandals. They go up to the knee. As you know, this type of leather is valued for its toughness and durability, yet these same qualities make it troublesome to work. An inexperienced leather worker often ruins the material with shoddy stitching and poor molding, resulting in a final product that is misshapen, brittle, and liable to fall apart. Your Caligulae and choker, however, bear none of the hallmarks of amateurs. Your construction is solid and your leather has retained good strength. You've grown considerably as a leather worker, Ryan. Your latest creations attest to this. Yeah, fuck you. You're looking all smug. But you still have a way to go. The clasps aren't securely fastened and the stitching needs to be tighter. In short, you must learn to pay more attention to the details. These articles aren't quite fit to be placed in the customer's hand, but they can be salvaged. You've done your part well enough. I will see to the rest. In the meantime, I would have you attend to something else. It is an important duty and one that is all too often overlooked by artisans, namely taking responsibilities for falling short of expectations. In the guild's reception area, you will find an Oldan gentleman named Sasobati, one of our regular customers. It is he who placed the orders for the Caligulae and choker. I'd have you go to him and kneel in apology for the delay. Nod. It's a little turbaned Lalafell. Huh? What in the name of 12 are you doing? Do get up. What's that? My order is delayed, you say? Is that all? Ha ha ha. And here I was thinking something terrible had happened. It's quite alright, truly. I came here precisely because the Leather Workers Guild has never compromised on quality. This trifling delay only confirms to me that the principle still endures. Anyway, it is very kind of you to bring me word. By the by, your face isn't familiar to me. Are you new to the guild? So Geva herself is applying the finishing touches to your handiwork even as we speak? Well, I dare say the Guildmaster is promising you. Why else would she consider your work worthy of her personal attention? She is famous for having cut up far more experienced leather workers' efforts to scraps. And that before their very eyes. As for encouraging you to come and apologize, some may think Geva goes too far, but it is simply her way of educating own on the finer points of business. As a native of Ul'dah, I may say with some confidence that it is an education worth enduring. Well, it has been a pleasure to meet a rising star of the Leather Workers Guild, and that is no hollow flattery I speak. Your name is Gorion Fractos, yes? I shall observe your career here with great interest. In fact, the next time I place an order at Benyi Fineries, I shall make a point of insisting that you are given the job. Bonzer! We have shoes. Aren't we wearing these? We are. They're not as good as ours. Okay. So now we switch to botany. Wait. What happened? Uh-oh. Something get fucked up? Okay, good. Nothing got fucked. I was gonna say, did they make a second botany thing for me? I fucking hope not. So I had to buy a scythe in order to get us up to level 50 in botany, but they're gonna provide me with one anyway. Just kinda is what it is. The Botanist Guild. Way over the far end of the fucking city. Fufusha, need your help to fulfill a large order, oh God in heaven. Ah, Gorion, you couldn't have come at a more opportune time. I have a favor to ask you. We've just received an urgent request from the Order of the Twin Adder. They ask that you supply them with 10 crow feathers as soon as possible. Crows often leave behind feathers when they perch and can be used to make arms and armor. Requests for items have been coming in with increasing regularity. The situation must be grim indeed. It would not do to keep the defenders of our nation waiting. I would be most glad if I could help fulfill this order. Crow feathers can be found in abundance in the area south of Gilbert's Spire. Once you've procured 10, promptly deliver them to Sicily. I've given her charge over our stores. My thanks in advance. We've already got 5 of them, so we can get 5 more, which I'm going to do by cheating, buying. You can go to the Carpenter's Guild and get the crow feathers easily. At least I think we can. If we can't, I'm gonna have to pause the video and go grind them out. Yep, there we go. I'm so glad they let you get shit. That would suck if you had to go get everything. And yet I feel like that's how they had you do it before. There is Sicily. You're helping us out again? My thanks, friend. In case you've forgotten, the crow feathers can be found in the area south of Gilbert's Spire. Now she's looking at all the feathers. Ah, the crow feathers. You have my thanks. Doubtless you already know this from Fufacha, but it's the Order of the Twin Adder that requested the feathers. If I heard it true, they're in the midst of preparing for war against the Pixel. The crow feathers are needed to make arms and armor. Feather harpoons, tuned you crooks and light. It's a fine feeling being able to do our part to aid those men and women who defend our nation. But to need such a large stockpile of feathers, it gives me pause to imagine the bloodshed that lies ahead. Will the wolves would ever know true peace? Oh, but there I go again with my wistful ramblings. Feel free to ignore me. And before I forget, Fufacha asked me to give you something on her behalf, a scythe. The scythe is what we call a secondary tool. Used in your offhand, it allows you to harvest from lush vegetation in addition to the mature trees you already know so well. And Fufacha has seen fit to make you this gift as proof positive of your progress. You're no longer a novice, my friend. I dare say you're ready to try your hand at fieldcraft moves. Perhaps even take on grand company work. But first I recommend you head into the wood and find some lush vegetation to try that new scythe on. Off you go now, and come back when you're ready to take on another task for the guild. Perception. Her shoes are white. Or light blue, rather. That looks ridiculous. Hey, level 15. Cool. And we get a new scythe. Fufacha is troubled and needs your help to solve a problem. Ah, my dear Gorion, you are looking ever more botanist. I do believe you are ready to take on further responsibilities for the guild. Guilds such as ours exist only by virtue of cooperation from their members. Each individual must set an example for the rest of the collective, if the collective is to thrive. The time has come for you to set just such an example. A matter has arisen, the handling of which I would entrust wholly to you. You may deal with it as you see fit, providing you see the problem solved. The matter in question concerns a valued client of ours, the merchant Obligist. It would appear one of our number has done something to upset him. Pray seek out the merchant if you have any stalls and inquire after the reason of it for his ire. Oh, and choose your words well, lest you add fuel to this fire. Okay. Speaking of merchants, I really need to sell all this extra shit that I've got. The female Makode always have to look like such whores. My wife doesn't look like a whore. Oh, it's a Highlander. Fufacha, since you did she good. I'm not a man to mince words, so forgive me if I seem blunt. You know what marjoram is? But of course you do. You're a bleeding botanist. It's a very common ingredient in alchemy, isn't it? Very common. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you botanists supposed to be the experts in harvesting such stuff? Yes, you are. Strange then that the expert who brought me my last batch of fresh marjoram didn't so much harvest the poor plants as dismember them. Why the leaves were so torn up I couldn't recognize what they were at first. Needless to say, they're next to useless. So thanks to your herb hacking colleague, I have no marjoram to make my concoctions, which is why I inquired at your guild, only to be told you were out of supplies, and here we are. Now, if it ain't too much trouble, I'd be obliged if you could bring me 10 sprigs of fresh marjoram, and I'd please like them whole as opposed to the fine bleeding puree your butchering colleague delivered. Truth be told, I don't care much about your hatchet-happy friend. What I do care about is not keeping my customers waiting for the medicine. In short, hurry. Oh, and for the love of the gods, be gentle with the plants, will ya? I shouldn't have to say it, but after the last bloke, I'm not taking any chances. The matrons leave. Where the fuck is that? First, I need to ascertain if it's in the north or if it's in the... Doesn't look like it's in the north. Which means... it's central shroud. Ah, okay, it's over there. Cool. So I'm gonna go do this real quick, and I will be back in a quick second. Back, and that random bastard summoned a claw. Because yes, thanks to Final Fantasy 15 events, you can get a car. And it's completely stupid and doesn't fit at all. Anyway, we got our marjoram. Why is there a jumping lollipop? Oh, I get it. There are hoors. Why are there so many hoors? Yes, I just enjoy saying the word. But no, she was talking to a hoorish-looking female Makote. Might have been the same one. There. Damn it, stupid sinuses. Did you get the marjoram? The herb is said to grow around the matron's leaf, though I hardly need to tell a botanist. So do hurry, I'm keeping dozens of customers waiting. There you go, blood. Ah, the marjoram. And such fine specimens. I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time, friend. Thanks to you, I can get back to making echo drops. Do you know of echo drops? They are now a chemical concoction that restores voice to silenced lips, allowing the vibrer to cast spells again. Conjurers and thaumaturges never leave home without a bottle or two. But I must say again, these are some of the finest specimens of marjoram I've ever seen, and they're none the worse for the picking. It's clear you know your way around a plant. As for your colleague with the heavy hand, I'm certain you'll be able to deal with him appropriately. Thanks again. Send my regards to Fufucha. Today is an allergen heavy day. Okay, back to the Great Lone Brewery. Back to Fufucha. She's standing on a stump so that she can, or a box so that she can see outside. Oh, there you are. Thank you for a job well done. There's no need to report the details. I've already heard all I need to know. It is my belief that the botanist in question had not personal gain in mind when he so hurriedly harvested the marjoram. In his haste to complete his task and claim his reward, he damaged the herbs and rendered them useless. Such greed brings shame on our guild, and I will not tolerate it. The offender's name shall be struck from our roll. As I taught you when you first came to us, a botanist nurtures the natural environment to the mutual benefit of man and wood. He who thinks only of his own benefit has no respect for nature and is unfit to call himself one of us. Of course, you hardly need reminding of this. Something tells me you shall never give me cause to worry. But let us speak of cheerier matters. Tell me, did gathering the marjoram pose you any trouble? If you ever found your work unduly onerous, you might consider outfitting yourself with better gear. Even something as seemingly insignificant as a new pair of boots can make a world of difference. As you gain in knowledge and experience, you will find yourself venturing further afield in search of new bounty, and the choice of equipment will become even more critical. Nod. Go now, Grind, and keep up your efforts. I look forward to seeing you continue to grow as a botanist. Hey, we got a new vest and tunic. There we go. And now we can finally do our class stuff. I need to zip on down to the East Shroud. Lancer's Guild. Chips is sleeve wiped out. It is adorable. So take the ferry to Sweet Bloom here. Let's see. Violators will be shot. Followed by water. Where's the third one? Dangerous proposition. So the Lancer goes over here. So we meet again. You remember who I am, I trust? You do. Of course you remember your mentor, he who taught you the true meaning of courage. I understand you were able to retrieve the stone of courage from spirit. It seems I was right about you. Ah, you have the making of a true Lancer, unlike those charlatans the Lancers keep. It is well you've come to provide just the new trial for you, one that will do wonders for your courage. Not interested, you say? Ah, but you have no choice. Should you refuse, well, suffice to say that I will not be able to guarantee the safety of your comrade here. When last we spoke, I told you a Lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Needless to say, the threat posed by ordinary creatures is insufficient. You must needs seek out better sport. Ah, but fear not, for I have taken the liberty of finding you something suitable. Take this alchemical potation and sprinkle it upon the exposed roots yonder. Doing so will garner you the wrath of a certain creature which you will then strike down. Okay. God, this dude looks weird. Oh, he's a Zayla. House 410, right? Really? So we go down to these exposed roots. Ah, it's the fingered ends. It's a walking tree with big old branches. God, that pole is way too long. So you have vanquished the tree. Well done. By striking down the frenzied creature, you have further strengthened your courage. Release your comrade? Oh, I shall, once you've completed my next trial. This will put you against a multitude of foes. Make your way to Lifeman's Stump in the central shroud. Once there, seek out a likely spot along the forest path to lie in wait. Man-eating wolves will want to hunt there this time of year, and it would not be long before pack. When the beasts show themselves, you are to slay their leader, the Alpha Wolf. I shall be observing them up close. Better to offer you advice. What is with this dude? Adventure plate, level 15 Lancer. Aldero.card.co. Walk-ups encouraged. 18 plus. He's got super dark hair, purple eyeshadow, purple eyes. Some of these fucking people look ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So let's go past the beehives. Dark blue skin. I think that's how that works. At least I look like I've been fucking thrown into a volcano and torched to damn near ash. mean, there are levels of edgy. You want, like, level 1 or 2 edgy. You don't want level 4 or 5. Because then you look fucking ridiculous. Luckily, my guild leader said that the people in this tribe of Makode, long story, not important, tend to have very dark skin and very light hair. So I unwittingly ended up making him look exactly like he belongs in the guild. It's like, well, shit. Color me happy. So we go to the... I'm going the wrong fucking... God damn it again. Let's dash our ass up here. Where are you, mouse? Wow, I went exactly the wrong way. I was supposed to go north and I went south. Like a dumbass. Oh well. Damn it, got stuck on rocks. We go behind the waterfall. Hey, it has a rainbow. We have a destination. Oh, full-on event. Nice. Over at the Alpha Wolf paralyzes. Let's take out... So these wolves look like regular wolves, except much skinnier and much leaner. They almost look like stick figure wolves. There's the Alpha Wolf. The Alpha Wolf has a collar. Bulk blinded me. For a potion of blinding at me. Kill the rest of these fuckers. Hulks of the Mist, really? You are to be congratulated, Urian. By throwing yourself into the midst of danger, you have further tempered your courage. And in the process, you have brought peace to Life Men's Stump, a place considered sacred by the people of Gridania. Having undertaken my trials, you must now see that those issued by the guild are not for child's play. Mine is the one true path to courage. All others lead to ignominy. If you wish to become a lancer worthy of the name, I suggest you leave Uwain and his house of cravens, never to return. Shakes head. For your sake, I pray you do so soon, till we meet again. God, he's a dick. Report to Uwain. Do that later. There we go, a wrapped maple long... Whoa, that's a long fucking bow. Oops, I went the wrong way. Again. It's a day that ends in Y. Of course I went the wrong fucking way. Yeah. Someday I want to learn how to fire a longbow. I have no interest in short bows. And then there are the bows that are so long you have to plant the bastards in the ground and use them for fucking howitzer shots. Alright, so now we're looking for more of these fucking targets. Hey, there's one. More goddamn archer butts. Oh, where'd that other one go? There it is. Thank God these things are easy to see, otherwise I'd be really screwed. I just had to learn to look up. God damn it. Oh, there's the other two. Okay. Line of sight. There it is. So now what do we do? Report to Silvar. Right, and then we switch to Conjure. Go down to the water. The water lad. Oh, there it is. Corrupted water. Ooh, a tainted water sprite. Ooh, that thing's angry. Right next to us, too. Flashed. And now we're in the Hawthorne Hut, which is a hut with some tents around it and an aetheryte on the flint, which we've already attuned ourselves to, actually. While I'm thinking about it, we can repair our gear. Are they actually in the hut itself? Yep. There's the conjurer standing next to somebody laying in a bed and a twin adder. Greetings, Your Iron Brother Esumi informed me of your coming. I assume it was you who purified the befouled water at the hedge tree. Oh, it's a female elf with kind of blondish hair and tan skin. The joyous bubbling of the elementals was a pleasure to hear. On behalf of both them and myself, I thank you. She bows. He bows? Maybe it is a dude. Now, without further ado, let us speak of that which Brother Esumi sent you here to learn. I trust you did not find it strange to be asked to attend to a tree when your lesson this day concerns the element of water. One need not have studied botany to realize the forest requires more than rich soil to flourish. Water is essential for carrying the nutrients in earth from the tree's roots all the way to the very tips of its leaves. This precious liquid is the lifeblood of the 12-wood. Without it, naught would grow, but should it rise to too great a volume and too swiftly, the nourishing flow will become a crashing wave that washes away all before it. It is important to realize that all of nature is in balance. As conjuring derives its power from nature, we must take care not to use our art in a manner like to disrupt this state. Ever must we be mindful of the ceaseless tug of war embodied in creation, this fruitful stalemate of the elements. Brother Wassine, are you around? Oh, it's a woodwhaler. I'm here, sir. What has transpired? Salute. He folds his arms and bows. I heard a young antelope stag has gone berserk. I don't know what's got him so panicked, but there's no calming him now. The mad beast gored the soldiers sent to shepherd them away from civilian settlements. He leaving us with a pile of wounded over a jostling spire and not enough hands to staunch the bleeding. We need a healer and fast. Yes, I sense nothing amiss in the whispering of the elemental. What could have frightened the antelope so? Ah, apologies. I should revisit these musings anon. Let us make haste. Matters are as chaotic as you say. I fear the number of injured may be rising as we speak. I doubt we too will suffice. We must divide our forces. Gorion, travel straightway to Jocelyn's Spire and tend the wounded. I shall endeavor to rally further healers and follow after you, bearing what restorative unguents I can. You, sir, head to Stillblade Fane and beseech the aid of Brother Esumi. Oh, the woodwhaler. And off he runs. So now we gotta go around to the spire. That's a false spire. I'm betting we need to get up there. Fuck. So that means I went the wrong way and I gotta go around. Now, up the hill we go. I got stuck on a tree. No, 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 no. Jocelyn Spire is a big wood tower. Who are a conjurer, you say? Praise not for that. You've come not a moment too soon. Sounds like yet more wounded have just been carried in. Pray for them what aid you can. Pray nothing. I can't fucking see where I'm supposed to go. Gasp, I can breathe again, thank you. These folks are out of danger for the present, but I fear our reprieve shall be brief. The battle with the stags yet rages, and there are reports of yet more wounded. I bid you join the woodwhalers and not put an end to this. Seek them just off the road that leads to the northeast, and do not worry, my art should be sufficient to prevent matters from worsening. Now go. Giant flies. God damn it! One fucking fly decided to fuck off. Dick. God's Quiver and Sylphie. Come to lend a hand, have you quickly. The fight is this way. So we run up. And the wood whalers are stabbing the antelope, which are... They look kind of like antelope and zebras. And the God's Quiver are firing at them. And Sylphie runs up to, oh shit, people are getting fucked up. Conjure, your aid. So what, they're gonna have me heal everybody? This soldier needs all my attention. Pray help the other wood riders. Heal him up. And a water sprite. I don't know if Medica actually helps or not, but I'm gonna try. I'm basically just blind firing everything. Blind firing and tab targeting. Oh, for Christ's sake. You need help. What is with all these fucking water sprites? Keep moving out of the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ha! I gave a level wall in it. Nice, I got stone too. Then I got swift cast. That one. Oh shit, it's a much bigger stone that drops on him now. Fucking hell, that was a tough fight. I need better gear. There's Sylphie doing stuff. He went trying to heal this, wood whaler. Bright flash went everywhere. Cough, wheeze. And then she collapsed. I'm fine, don't mind me. Pray tell me that we are not too late. Hey, it's Asumion and other people. Oh, he looks pissed. Sylphie, what have you done? I forbade you from using such methods. Guildmaster, I will not see you repeat your mother's mistakes. My mother never did anything wrong. So she runs away. Orion, may I ask you to follow her, please? I fear my presence will only serve to provoke her further. She cannot have gone far in her weakened state. Was she using blood magic to heal? Standing by a tree. I don't understand. When I try and cast spells, nothing happens. When I reach for my power, there's just nothing there. Is this what the guildmaster was trying to warn me about? He said I was repeating my mother's mistakes. The same thing happened to her, losing her magic. And then she... Am I gonna die? This can't be happening. I didn't think... Please, I need to be alone. Now we've got to report to Silvar, as well as the other people. So let's go home. Start the Conjurer's Guild and work our way out. Is that how it should be? There we go. Had to give Chip some pets. Brian, you have returned at last. Were you able to speak with Sylphie? I see. I once taught you that conjurers harness the power of nature that we might bring about change. Earth, wind, water, healing. The principle is no different. For the art of mending, we draw upon the boundless life force of nature and bestow it upon the wounded. Sylphie has never sought to borrow from that bounty. Her power to heal stems from her own life force, I was right. The vital energies of the mortal are however, finite, and now that which I most feared has come to pass. Her mother unwittingly took her own life through continued use of her healing skills, and Sylphie's aptitude for the art is, if anything, even greater. Thus, it is not unexpected that she would reach the limits of her strength at a much earlier age. If we do not intervene, this terrible tragedy will be repeated, and I, for one, could not bear to see the child suffer the same fate as her mother. I shall think of a solution on this dark dilemma. It may well be that I am in need of your assistance in the near future, Brian. Do not doubt your abilities. You are a conjurer who has passed the trials of earth, wind, and water. You grow closer to nature with every passing day, and I sense within you the seeds of greatness. Okay. Next. I'm gonna let Chip out. He's hanging around with Derek. In your encounter with water, you learned its role as a bringer of life, but you also felt the implacable power of a surging wave that swept you along its path. Like earth and wind, and nature at large, the element of water is possessed of more than one aspect. Having completed the third lesson, I am satisfied you have mastered the fundamentals of conjuring. Yet, this is but the beginning of your journey. Henceforth, you must strive to attune yourself ever more closely to the elements and to nature. Ooh, a cotton cowl. Now it's a purple cowl, and I'm wielding ash wand and a square ash sheet. So now we go to transfer. We go to the Lancer's Guild. Ryan, thank the gods you're safe. The young fool of a lancer returned but moments ago, and through choked tears recounted to me all that I inspired. I understand Falcois again attempted to force upon you his corrupted notion of courage. I cannot say this often enough. The lancer strengthens his courage by tempering his composure and resolve, not by rushing headlong into danger. You were able to overcome his trials, 'tis true, yet know that you did so by virtue of true courage, that is, courage born of composure and resolve. You faltered not before the fury of a frenzied train, nor did you succumb to the panic when surrounded by bloodthirsty wolves. Owing to this, you were able to perform to the fullest of your potential. You have come far, Ryan. It is past time I taught you the piercing talon technique, one of the most versatile weapons in the Lancer's arsenal. May it serve you well. I must needs decide what course of action to take with regard to your self-appointed mentor. Though no lives were lost, this latest incident only serves to confirm what I've long suspected, that Falcois will cause great harm if left to propagate his corrupted notion of courage. You must be persuaded to desist, though I do not yet know how. Mayhap his regard for you can be turned to our advantage, but leave such considerations to me. For the time being, you would do well to put him far from your mind. Focus on your training and strive to master the technique I have taught you. I look forward to our next meeting. A cotton tabard. Yeah, the cotton tabard's gonna be the one. Although now we'll be wearing pink. Yay, piercing talent, learned it. Now we go to the Archers Guild. I need to remember to equip my gear and save the set. Ugh. It's a fucking cloth jacket. Black and pink. Ugh. Ooh, the spear is a bronze spear. Nice. So now we must away to the Archers Guild for our second half of our bullshit Archers challenge. Just give me enemies to kill, for Christ's sweet sake. And why the fuck would the Archers... Oh, I always have to kill 4 of something instead of 3 of something. What bullshit is that? Alright, Sylvar. So you've returned, a passable performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of wildwood tradition built upon the bones of many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It is my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadows, to hold the enemy at a distance, to protect the weak. All of it, everything was... This is a waste of time. You cannot understand. You are so intent on following the footsteps of my people. I bid you go to the North Shroud. Ixali's scouts have been sighted near the river west of Etot's Spire. And unless you're entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain this act of aggression as part of the centuries-old conflict. Minions do not matter. It is the leader, Nezal Kaplan, the violator, who must fall. He commands the scouts and will be well guarded, yet he stands upon hostile ground with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. What a knob. Alright, go on our shroud. Going a ways. So go up north. Damn, I should have gone to her still. Oh well. That bow is so huge on him. What would a Lalafell look like as an archer? Them wee potato arms and them wee potato legs. An event. Defeat the cabin. Alright, looks like we're going through them. Fucking bow is about a foot taller than our guy. There it is. Solly in my forest, not have I been about it. I guess I'll assist the adventure. Holy shit! That's a lot of big saw. You stupid fool. Some random wood whaler. Iridont the Matter. There, done. That wasn't too bad of a fight. Luckily, I've got this cool AoE that I got last level, Quick Knock. Delivers an attack with a potency of 110 to all enemies before you. That took care of the big group at the end, eventually. Our guild leader came on. Okay, so the guild leader said howdy, and I said hiya, lots of class quests, and then the dungeon tutorials, and my video's done for the day. Fun, indeed. Fun until 11 p.m. last night. I doubt I'll have many instances of 6 classes all being in level, though. LOL. I know, then I logged off randomly mid-conversation. And having my nerves be mean to me today. I don't know what that's about. God damn it. Let's just do this. Nerves as in nerve pain, or nerves as in nervousness? Hop right back to the Archers Guild. Arms, legs, and face have been tingling. Norm's has got MS, so he's whoever it is, going through a bit of a time. Sorry to hear. Natural progression. If they told you, will help with that. That's a shit situation, because there's nothing you can really do. It's not like you can say, oh, I hope you feel better, man. But, like, with nerve pain, I don't know how to deal with that. Best I can tell you, as a fibro sufferer, hot baths and salt help my nerve pain. Always keep saltines around just in case. I don't know how much that would help. Nice. I'm on dimethyl fumarate, and they recommended physical therapy. Still trying to find a place. As the best I can tell you as a fibro sufferer is hot baths and salt help my nerve pain. Always keep saltines around just in case, but I don't know how much help that'd be. As for PT, I walk a lot. That's all my lungs allow me. You, until you get a doctor or a clinic, I guess. Stretching, walking, low impact stuff is my thought. Like I said, it's a shitty situation, but all you can do is try to find solutions that'll work around it, you know? Anyway, even now, I struggle to credit the Sentry's report, yet here you are, and Nazul Catalan the Violator is no more. How a god's damn adventurer should be so... Only by the grace of Nymeria herself could you have survived. But even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word, Ryan. Should you stay or should you go, I care not. Completed the task and are no longer my responsibility. Go down to Luciane. She will no doubt wish to lavish you with praise. Oh, you'll get no more from me. Off with you. Just need to type something really quick. Must ponder. Ponder, ponder, ponder. I did not spell that right. Inducive? Inductive? Not good for 8-year-old. So she said, yeah, I've been using my little under-desk cycling thingy and walking around when I can. I said, you'll never hear me say I'm sorry you have it. I hate when people apologize that I'm disabled. I get where their hearts are, but the solution for the problem is what's important to my eye, hence all that up there. I need to get one of those under-desk things for winter. We get ice and snow up here. Not good for 8-mile walks. Let's talk to Lucien. Sorry about that. I'm given to understand you single-handedly drove off an Ixali scouting party and that you did so with precision and guile. How exactly was that training, Lucien? Grian's just an adventurer. Silvar thrust him into the jaws of the enemy and hoped that he wouldn't come back. And when against all expectation he did come back, that stubborn Ars still refused to acknowledge his skill. That's lay. Is that truly your impression? Well, yes, he said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Silvar sees Grian's skill, of that I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Grian. You have applied yourself to Lay and Silvar's lessons and demonstrated your command of the core concept. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate this accomplishment. A repelling shot is an advanced technique that enables an archer to evade attacks while continuing to fire upon his opponent. Used wisely, it can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that with regular practice you will learn how best to employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. That's the one that lets you, get backwards. Oh, the yellow cotton tabard. Ooh, a hunting hat. That's gonna be what we need. We have learned repelling shot. Although, where the Christ am I gonna put it? I guess put it on G. Derek can't wait for the episode of the giant pizza. That's a great episode. Let's see. I'm gonna put the salad together at 4, but since I'm chilling the chicken, it'll be in the fridge for whenever you guys want. Big shock here, Chippy was actually a good boy and stayed on the rug the whole time I was cooking and prepping the chicken, so he got himself a little piece for his behavior. But I do love how he only kept his butt on the rug and scooted as far forward as he could. It's just a picture of Chip really wanting that chimkin. The hunger in his eyes. Oh, Chippy, what are we going to do with you? Right. So let's equip our gear. Let's see if we can equip any of the rest of this stuff. New hunting hats. Yep, it's a hunting hat. Oh, yellow hunting hat. Can we equip any of this shit on our other one? No, we cannot. Alright, so this will be interesting. This is the last thing I'm going to do today. I did tutorial lessons. And these are for dungeons. So we're going to find out how to run dungeons as all the shit I don't know how to do. I don't know how to heal. You got a good sized tip cut. So that look is just want more. Still funny as hell, though. So let's go to the Carline Canopy. Oh, son of a bitch. Talk to the smith. What is this? Oh, hell yeah, it is. Why can't he be that good when I'm cooking more than just a couple of chicken breasts? Shrug. He did just wake up. Alright. Well, the metal of adventure does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did, but while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards. You haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeons, stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are the best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus, we did construct the Hall of Novices, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. The hall can be found just north Veleport in western Lanoska. Within its walls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you need for the mark. So they let us do it at here. So we will do Conjure. Avoid area of effect attacks. Okay. Ha! The Conjurers of Lalafell. Is that a fucking... It's a little girl Lalafell with fucking green hair and a white and gray outfit. Do I have your full attention? Now let's proceed. This training exercise focuses on evasion. As an enemy often tips its hand before a big attack, so you must learn where to adjust your position. Success hinges upon your ability to avoid being struck. Any questions? We can begin as soon as you're ready. I'm ready. Let's fucking go. This is similar to the warrior one. So it's gonna be this for the rest of the video. So if you don't feel like dealing with it, watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. Oop. The opponent keeps hitting and trying to hit us with special attacks. Very nice. Now it's my turn. I'll teach you not to ignore a ranged opponent. Oh. Thaumaturge. So you just keep moving out of the fucking way. This might not seem important, but it is extraordinarily important. Now you must evade both attackers at once. Ah, we got pulled. Remain calm and watch for the signs. Boy, they let us they let us run the fuck out of the way. Like literally, we could just keep going. We just not move, or don't stop moving. There it is. But we get special gear that would be extremely useful. Which is why I'm doing this. So again, if you don't want to watch this, you know, now's the time to switch off, because this is going to be the rest of the video, and it's going to be long. Good show. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill as all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't survive the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of equipment to aid you in your chosen role. Should you choose you'd like to have a more versatile wardrobe, simply repeat the same lesson with other masters to receive armor suited to their specialities. That's all for now. I hope this lesson will serve you well in your adventures. Brand new half gloves. Nice. We're gonna look dapper AF. So now, heal an ally. This is the fucking part I'm nervous as shit about. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the soothing wind of restoration. As such, rather than engaging the enemy directly, your primary role is to focus on the mending of wounds. I get that too, I'm just going with it for the time being. I'm just glad it wasn't anything worse. With the support of your diligent healing, your party will prevail against even the most savage of foe. Get that, I hope you can find a good balance. Now that you understand what is expected of you, continue the lesson. The upcoming exercise requires that you heal your ally. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. Any questions? We can begin as soon as you're ready. do damage to your big boy. I know what I'm doing, bro. Basically, you have to mix attack and defense. You should be blasting if someone is bleeding. I like that. When it's safe to attack, always keep one eye on your ally's health. But I've only got the one eye. Kill multiple allies. Shit. The problem is it doesn't let me use my F keys to switch to allies quickly. Fucks me off, but whatever. Next exercise should be healing multiple allies. Battle is chaotic and you must needs learn flexibility. Find yourself in a scenario when sudden reinforcements threaten your party. Stay alert and switch your attention between allies as the situation demands. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. Stay here. Focus on the attention and the well-being of your components. New enemy on the field. You need to keep on health. Eye on the health of both allies. Keep the archer field first because she has the less health. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Another enemy. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Casting dots on the enemies, casting heals on the allies. There. Wait, how do I get stone 2? I thought I had it. Oh well. Spreading one's heals among many in your trying tasks. To succeed, you must learn to quickly assess who is in most need of mending. Damn, they're giving me gear quick. The warrior one had a lot of extra dumb shit lessons I didn't fucking need. Avoid engaged targets. Whoops. Didn't do that. gotta do this for Archer and Lancer too. Eventually all the classes. Oh shit. For this exercise, you will learn to heal whilst avoiding harm. As before, you must watch for signs you're being attacked. Move swiftly and time your cast to avoid interruption. Success will be a matter of combining lessons already learned. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. Use Medica. Let's get the Archer and the Gladiator again. If you are hit 5 times, we start from the beginning. Look at you, Billy Big Dick. Trying to fucking throw at me. Ugh. I know what I'm doing. Damn, they're making me move around a lot. There we go. Ooh. Footwork. Be wary of those foes cunning enough to target the source of the healing. That's all for now. A new road. So does that mean this is the last one? I get the brand new fucking ring, which is really important. Final exercise. Yep, this is the one where we get the ring. Damn, conjurers don't get shit for lessons. Warriors had double that. A fucking pain in the ass, to tell you the truth. So now we're on a field. Now we come to the final exercise. As the culmination of your training, all the skills you acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons in practice in the Gijo's final. Begin as soon as you're ready. Lessons. I'm prepared. What do we got? A gladiator and an archer. Is your primary concern. The gladiator's not smart enough to get the fuck out of the way. Fucking jackal, and this one's fighting a dodo. Healing on him. So we keep switching. Gotta keep healing up the fucking tank because he's not smart enough to get the fuck out of the way. I don't know why the archer is trying to tank. No, this just does not make sense. we've got these... Okay, so dodos were gigantic chickens. Fucking... Whoa, whoa, whoa. With fucking, ginormous breasts. They're, like, all in the breast. Damn, this fucker's being swarmed. Will help with some dots. There we go. Now I'm healed. God. The jackals are just like the coyotes. Yeah, the dodos are fucking goofy looking. They look like overstuffed pelicans. Your last opponent looms. This one packs a wall, so stay on your toes. It's a big old gooboo. Gooboo is basically a giant creature with teeth. And it looks like a big moss. It looks like a big mossy rock. With tiny little eyes and gigantic rows of teeth. And very long, thin arms and very short, stubby, thin legs. God damn, this gladiator's taking all the damage. Yeah, they're fine. Boom. Done. What up? Give me my ring. I knew you were ready for this challenge. Here, I bestow this gift upon all who complete my training course. Brand new ring. It gives you all your stats and an experience earned by 30% when level 30 or below. So, boom. Done. Ooh, we've got the Conjurer's outfit. So now we've got a hood and a gray embroidered robe. Damn, I didn't know it was embroidered. You look dapper as fuck. An ash mask. Oh, there we go. Now we can display our headgear again. So there's that. Now we got the archer. Listen to the hall. Henceforth, you are novice no longer. Believe me, my friend, there is no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gained in the Hall of Novice serve you well in your adventures. Register for Hall of Novice. There we go. Assist allies in defeating a target. We'll do all this shit. I figure as an archer, I'll have a harder time of it. Oh, cool! It's an archer. It's an elvish... No, it's a Makode archer with pink hair and pink tail and dark skin. When it comes to your place in the party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It's your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. So apparently it's a black and white motif. Oh, I can handle that. You die that shit. Whatever. Attack the same foe as your ally to win the battle. Firing at him until he's dead. And here's a hint about enemy facing. Your opponent will have a harder time avoiding blows from the flanks or from behind. I guess we should go behind him. There are also certain techniques that perform better when executed from such positions. So we've always got to move behind our opponent. Yeah, fair enough. Boom! Shot him in the butt. Mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits. Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here's your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lessons you've learned. That was good. DPS exercise 3. Wait, what? Oh, they all have a void area of effect attacks. Nice! So I don't have to do the finale every time. That's nice. For this exercise, you'll be fighting multiple opponents. The key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Ms. Claire, I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. Damn, this might not actually take that much time. Fight with the staff lever. Such foes are the most dangerous. Same enemy as your ally. Strike wrong and find it and fail the exercise. We'll move on to the fist fighter. No! There it is, okay. Trying to get my proper target on is not easy. Oh, cool! That backflip is something else. Trying to tell which of those fuckers I'm supposed to shoot at is not easy. Coordination is the key to conquering foes swiftly and safely. Work well with your allies, and the efficacy of your armor need not be tested. Here's your prize. Okay, so we will be able to try different things with different classes. Avoid engaged targets. proceed directly to the briefing. Remember the lesson where I had you evading enemy attacks? This exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Things are underway. Engage the axe wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. If you allow yourself to be hit 5 times, or start it over from the beginning. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Throwing bombs at me, bitch? Okay, so it's similar to the other one. Nicely done. Breaking off attacks to save your skin is always the wisest course. That may sometimes be a frustrating dance. It's better to dodge than be sprawled in the dust. Here's your prize. Brand new stuff. Engage enemy reinforcements. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. Sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to eliminate them. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, so we can move on to the next training course. What's SLA? Field for reinforcements, notice. Camera in such a way that I can see where we're There's any more of them. There's another one. To the end. I'm a little more confident in archery than healing, but I'm gonna heal. I'll learn it. Fine performance. A party is doomed without a sort of restoration. When reinforcements threaten your healer, it's time to spring into action. Here's your prize. What? Why is it taking so long to load? Uh-oh, did the thing die? Oh, there it is. DPS training interactive battlefield. Ugh. You must learn to manipulate the battlefield. During the battle, enemies will pour forth from the rear gate. New foes will continue to flood in while the portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate or your party will be overwhelmed. Okay. Work with your allies to defeat the enemies and we can move on. Okay. Engage the enemy, but we worry of the gate. So let's turn our camera so that we can see where the gate is. The gate is opened. Oh, there's the leader. Oh, it made little automatons. Luckily, we only healed one. That DPS or that tank is pissing me off. It's just so bad. But come on, dude. I can do better than that, and I'm blind. Fucking putz. It's imperative to recognize when the battle is turned against you. Act quickly to neutralize an enemy's advantage or be prepared to suffer through a difficult fight. Here's your prize. Ah! We already did them all. Okay. Let's try with Lancer. Oh, whoops, wait a minute. Yep, wait. I don't get new gloves. I want new gloves. Oh well. I'll do with the Lancer. Avoid engaged targets. Engage enemy reinforcements. Defeat an occupied target. Yeah, we did them all. That's weird. Seriously, there's no brand new... half gloves. Oh! Disciple of Magic. That explains it. Brand new tabard, brand new shirt. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Huh. So we ended up getting through that a bit quicker than I thought we would. Cool. Go to deliver the provisions in the bannock, like we were supposed to do ages ago, but totally fucking shit the bed on. I guess I'll just try to keep everything leveled up at an even pace. I mean, there's not much I can do until I can unlock the daily roulettes, which is going to be a whole level of grinding that I might do that one on stream. That's all I'll fucking do. I'll stream the grind. I just won't upload it to YouTube, because who the fuck cares about hours upon hours upon hours the same shit over and over again? so when we reconvene, we will be in the Bannock. We'll be getting quests, Lobby quests out of the way. I hope you all enjoyed this. I have been Blind Ryan, and I will see you all next time.